Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope's bond is tested after Ridge saves Brooke Carter, making Taylor envious. According to the week's teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Taylor Hayes will be envious of Ridge Forrester's decision to save Brooke Logan. Here's what fans can anticipate as Carter Walton and Hope Logan's relationship is put to the test. Daphne Rose will, first and foremost, influence Carter in his engagement to Hope. Daphne will focus Carter's attention on her since Hope will be away assisting Liam Spencer following Grace Buckingham's disclosures. Carter's relationship with Hope will be tested more and more as he becomes closer to Daphne. Bill Spencer will receive furious updates about Grace's complex scheme to win $1 million and pay off persistent bookies in the meantime. Bill will be horrified that Grace even went so far as to prescribe medication to make Liam believe his tumor symptoms were getting worse. There will be a lot of anger because of what Grace did to Liam and how she misled Bill about the treatment. Bill will guarantee that Grace won't get away with this, but because Grace went to the station to confess, Liam might pressure his father to simply let the police handle it. According to further speculations, Nick Marone will accompany Brooke back to Los Angeles in order to pop the question, but it appears that she will politely decline. After what transpired in Naples, Brooke would much rather get back together with Ridge, and she'll hope that it might happen. She'll hear the most recent information regarding Ridge's rescue and Brooke's near-drowning incident over with Taylor. Despite praising Ridge's courage and quick thinking, Taylor will experience some envy due to the ex's continued relationship. Ridge giving Brooke mouth-to-mouth resuscitation might also make Taylor unhappy. Ridge might, of course, omit the bit about kissing Brooke and promising to never take her for granted ever again. In the end, Taylor will be relieved that the trip is over and will encourage Ridge to concentrate on their wedding preparations. Since he doesn't want to upset Taylor, Ridge will find himself in a difficult situation, but at this time, his heart will undoubtedly be urging him to return to Brooke. Ultimately, Ridge will not stop their relationship, at least not at this time. The reunion between Brooke and Ridge will have to wait, but she will be occupied with a special occasion that will provide some joyous moments at Il Giardino. Sheila Sharp will finally learn why Lee Finnegan defended Luna Nozawa, and she might even swear she won't speak about their granddaughter's survival. Finn has a great moral duty. According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, someone has to take charge and act morally in this situation since everyone is making poor choices. And Finn might as well be that individual. When Finn Finnegan learned that Dr. Grace Buckingham had done the unimaginable with regard to Liam Spencer and his purported brain tumor, the secret was revealed, as many fans are aware. She reportedly led everyone to believe that he was dying of cancer, but in reality, she devised a $1 million scheme to save him magically. It appears like Finn will have to come clean sooner rather than later, despite Grace's wish that he will remain silent about her dubious activities. After all, his work also requires him to have strong ethics, right? As our devoted readers are aware, there was a lot of discussion about the issue on the internet. To be honest, her claims that she didn't use the money were idiotic, some people even said in their comments. Additionally, she pretended not to hurt Liam by giving him unnecessary medications that caused symptoms that resembled a developing brain tumor. That is wicked. Finn should just follow her plan to forget everything, wrote another show critic. Here's hoping he holds on to those same ethics when Sweet Mama Lee gets busted faking Luna's death, was another comment that was made. The sole moral character in the show is Finn. Let's avoid spoiling it. Naturally, the only way for fans to know what will happen next is to watch every single day. Lee explains Bill's deadly vow as Luna awakens. Finally, a recap of The Bold and the Beautiful is available. Luna Nozawa awakens in today's episode. Bill Spencer promises to hold Grace Buckingham accountable in the interim. Electra Forrester and Will Spencer share a kiss. They make fun of the models. They then talk about how Liam Spencer stopped Luna. He is a hero. The designer responds, so are the doctors who saved them. Will feels bad about Liam's shooting. He is reassured by Electra. Luna received what she deserved, according to Electra. Then Ivy Forrester rushes in. She asks, is it true? Was Liam alive? In order for Electra and Ivy to speak, Will exits. They talk about Liam. Ivy is crying about Liam and is quite sad. Liam and Hope Logan are still in shock about Grace's behavior. Liam comes to terms with the fact that he has never had brain cancer. Hope now comprehends the reason for Grace and Reese Buckingham's marriage. Liam refers to them as a couple of con artists. Liam has no idea why Grace chose not to call the police. Grace is at the police station now, Finn texts Liam. She simply surrendered. Hope keeps complaining about Grace. It appears that Liam is more shocked than anything. What does he not say? Liam suggests he should give his father a call. Hope tells him that when Bill discovers what Grace has done, he will kill her. Yup, Liam replies and presses the number. Liam wants Bill to come home since he is currently with Katie Logan, Heather Tom. They need to talk about something. Bill is en route. Bill will go nuclear on Grace, according to Liam. Katie is astonished to learn that Bill has paid $1 million in her office. Bill argues that Grace is the reason Liam is still alive and has a future. When Bill gets home, he asks Lope what's happening. Liam tells his dad about John Finnegan's skepticism and the false brain tumor. The dad is astonished and appalled. To save Liam, he would have done anything. Shock gives way to anger. Bill says Grace will wish she had never met him. Sheila Carter Sharp finds this unbelievable. Luna has been granted another chance by Lee Finnegan. According to Lee, there are no assurances. Why is Sheila so thankful? Luna was always loathed by Lee. As Lee discusses working on her niece/granddaughter, she becomes tearful. Although all children are innocent at birth, Luna's drug-addled sister shaped her into the person she is now. Lee will now do every effort to save her and help her get back on her feet. Sheila is extremely grateful to Lee for saving Luna's life. But why bring her here? According to Lee at the hospital, Luna would just be sent to prison indefinitely. She hopes that Luna can have a meaningful opportunity at redemption. All they can do now is wait to see whether she awakens. Sheila is told by Lee that she is unable to speak. Without hesitation, the waitress nods. Sheila attempts to speak with Luna, pleading with her to awaken. Sheila screams out to Lee as Luna squeezes her hand. Both of them implore Luna to open her eyes. She carefully focuses on her two grandmothers hanging over her after her lashes begin to fluff a little. The patient smiles a little but says nothing. Did Liam realize he wasn't actually dying? According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, when Dr. Grace Buckingham's cancer plot is revealed next week, mayhem will break out. Yes, the doctor is a liar and ought to be held accountable. However, was Liam Spencer aware that he wasn't actually dying all along? Here are some spoilers for next week's episode of Bold and Beautiful. According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Dr. Grace Buckingham will have to reveal her cancer fraud, which will surprise Liam Spencer. The authors will suggest that Dr. Buckingham's belief that Liam was dying caused him to become physically ill. However, how could he have failed to see that his brain was not being crushed by a tumor? Liam Spencer was reportedly near death before to the shooting. It was also odd that he was so determined not to receive treatment. Although the Spencer heir appeared to be a hero, he was actually accepting his fate with grace since he knew in his heart that he wasn't going to die. B&B spoilers indicate that Liam had the option to go get a second opinion months ago, and choose to keep it to himself. It's well known that Liam made unsuccessful attempts to reconcile with both of his ex-girlfriends, Hope Logan and Steffi Forrester. However, they were both swooning over him after he was diagnosed with cancer. Did Liam adore the spotlight so much that he didn't share the second view, allowing his friends and family to continue to believe that he was dying? The CBS soap opera will provide more information regarding Grace Buckingham's plan next week. Do you believe it will be revealed that Liam knew the truth all along? Let's begin with Sheila discovering Lee's secret. After all, Luna is still alive and well. Sheila, like us, was curious as to why Lee spared her niece's life, particularly considering she had targeted her son's family. After having surgery, Lee acknowledged that she had a change of heart. This was not how she wanted Luna to leave. Luna is still viewed by Lee as a young child with a lot of potential. But the trouble is, Luna isn't a small girl anymore. She's a 20-year-old woman who should be held accountable for her crimes. Lee believes she has come up with a cunning plan to keep Luna out of jail. But what is the duration of this secret? People will seek justice after learning about it. Furthermore, Sheila and Lee's joyful little reunion is short-lived. They will undoubtedly disagree, particularly on Luna's future. Luna's eyes opened in a startling turn. Lee and Sheila were both inconsolable. The fact that she was still alive pleased them. But if she can walk and talk, how will she behave? Will she behave in a way that gives her a real and symbolic second chance at life? Speaking of second chances, Liam felt as though he had been given a fresh start. All of that, however, was false. Grace operated a multimillion-dollar scam to settle her ex-husband's debts from gambling. To give Liam the impression that he had brain cancer, she falsified his MRI results. Liam had to inform someone very important now that the truth was out. Bill, his father. Bill was understandably upset. Huge. He promised that Grace's offenses would be paid for. What is Dollar Bill's next course of action? We're curious to see how he might defeat the Buckinghams. While Luna avoided jail time, Grace is going to join her ex in prison. What a fascinating turn of events.